Hello everyone, this is Kweku from Next Gen Windows, bringing you another Windows 8.1 app review. Today's app review is Bamboo Paper. Now, there's been a number of note-taking applications that have come through the Windows Store, Windows Phone and regular Windows Store as of late. And one of them that originally was a desktop application, meaning you could run it on all devices except for Windows RT, was Bamboo Paper, and it's been around for a while. Now they pushed an app into the store itself, so I'm going to take a look at it, and it looks pretty much the same at first glance as the original Bamboo Paper, as the desktop version, which is the original, with obviously touch-friendly UI. So for starters, this is actually the page you get to after you click the arrow, the right arrow, about 3 times after you have the intro go through. And this is basically the main screen here, where you get to choose your notebooks. And at first glance, you're gonna notice there's really nothing much going on this. All you get is this notebook here that you notice when I hover over it, highlights a little bit if you look closely, and then if I get off of it, it just goes back to the color that I chose it to be. Now, for starters, you can change the color of the cover of your notebooks just by right-clicking your notebook. You can see it opens up a little bit, and you can choose, like, say if you want blue, you got blue on there. You want green, this like greenish color, yellow, pink, whatever your favorite color is. I'll just choose orange because it just pops. Also, you have different paper types, so say if you want to try to write on a line, if you're using a pen and tablet, or if you just just like having lines on your thing, you can just choose the line paper and you get into it. You could choose this graph paper style. You can choose a little dot grid paper, or just plain paper, or this up and down, the vertical lines on your paper. I guess this would be useful if you were going to turn your tablet sideways and write on it long ways, so that you could write between the lines and save space. But aside from that, that's about all you can do on this front page. Last thing you can do on the front page here is actually rename this current notebook here. So if you just double click on it, or click on the or tap on the name itself, or tap and hold rather on the name itself, you can change the name. So if I want to choose first, I almost typed it wrong, first notebook, there you go, first notebook, that is the name of the notebook. When I click on it, you can see, because I chose the vertical lines, it made the lines vertical. So if I go back, just so it doesn't bother me, I can change it back to the horizontal lines. Then I can tap on it, and now we got horizontal lines here. The only one thing you cannot do is you cannot type on this thing. If you notice here, I am typing, you hear me typing here, and it's not doing anything. You can only draw on it. You can only write on it with like handwriting. So this is a really good application to use if you have like a Surface tablet, or any tablet that has a a Wacom pen, or just a pen in general, because the Surface Pro 3 does not use Wacom pens. It uses something else, but it works really well on a Surface tablet in particular, since I have one, and I could see myself using this in school and things like that. Only thing is, I am still one for using just basic paper when it comes to writing notes or just typing it up in Word. But aside from that, it works really well. Just the handwriting recognition of it. For one, if you are using a pen, which I currently am not using, the Surface is dead and I can't find the charger, but if you are using a pen, obviously it does have palm rejection, so you can lay your palm on there calmly and you can just write on it like you're writing on a sheet of paper. So that kind of helps a lot. And on top of that, it does have pressure sensitivity depending on your pen. So if I wanted to hold this down, you notice it's thick lines here, and then as soon as I drag really quickly, you can see the lines get thinner and thinner, and you can see it thicker down here. So it's a really cool thing like that. Another thing you can do is, if you click and hold on the screen, or tap and hold on the screen, you do get this menu here that allows you to choose your colors, and you can just choose a bunch of different colors here of the pen, or the whatever style you choose. You can choose the pen. You can choose looks like a ballpoint pen, or what looks like a marker. You can choose a pencil, looks like a crayon. I'm not exactly sure what this is. This looks like I'm not exactly sure what this is. This is probably one of the smudging tools. Let's see. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but you can use that if you figure out what it is. Let me know. You can choose the thickness of your marking. So if I want to choose a pen, I can choose the thickest marking. So it does get really thick, and then the moment you drag really fast, you get a lot thinner lines. Obviously, it'll be more accurate if you were using a pen, because let's face it, that's what this app is about. It's about having a touchscreen, and it's about also using a pen and being able to write precisely instead of having to actually type down notes and things like that. So it's a cool thing you can do. Also, if you right click, you can see how many pages you have in the notebook. This is to trash the current page, and this is also to add a new page. So if I want to add a new page, actually this is to copy the current page. So if I want to copy this page to clipboard, it does that. And if you want to paste the page to clipboard, you can do that, and you can choose it. So it's a cool thing that you can do right there. This is in fact to add a new page here. There you go, a new blank page. Sorry if I got that wrong. So it's a cool thing like that too, and you can also use. And let's go back to one of the other pages. If you're looking for how to erase, you just click this button here and you're able to erase. And obviously you can hold this down and choose your size, or just clear the page just like that. So it's a cool thing you can do. And again, if you have a pen that supports erasing with the button, or if you have just the original two surfaces, the Surface Pen, if you just turn it to the back, you can erase with the back of the pen like you would with a pencil. So that's a cool thing you can do instead of having to press this every time. So it's a cool thing that you can do. And this button down here just simply changes your page. You can flip pages constantly, and you can have a bunch of pages created for you. So it's a cool thing that you can have on here. Last thing you can do on this application is you can actually paste an image, not paste an image, but you can actually have an image put onto this page, and you can trace around it. So for instance, if I was to click import image file and I wanted to put this image here, this is of I was playing Smash Brothers on my computer. So I wanted to drag it closer, drag it a little bit less. There you go, it's there. And now if I was to press, let's choose a pen. Let's choose this. If I was to want to circle it, I could circle it like that. And if I wanted to change the color, I could change it to something that will pop. So maybe orange or this reddish color. There we go. That popped a little bit. And you could circle things. You could actually mark on that image that you pasted onto your page. So that's a cool little thing that you can do on this application. Obviously, it's a pretty simple application, and there's not much else to it. It's just your basic markup application to write notes with your pen, similar to Outlook but with less feature. Not Outlook, OneNote, but with less features. Aside from that, that has been Bamboo Paper. Bamboo Paper is available on Windows Desktop, and it's available on Windows 8 apps on the Windows Store. So you can go check it out. It is free. This has been Kweku from Next Gen Windows, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.